My name is Reverend Dr. Barry King, and I'd like to thank you for joining me today. I'd like to share a companion video with you for the book Living as Spirit, and this is video number 6. You are never separate from life. In this video, we explore a feeling that almost every human being knows, and that is separation. Feeling alone, feeling different, feeling unseen, feeling as though you are somehow outside of life looking in. These feelings can arise during loss, illness, change, grief, spiritual questioning, or simply in quiet moments when the heart feels tender. And when they appear, the mind often turns them into a story. I don't belong. I don't fit. No one really understands me. I'm on my own. But beneath those thoughts, something deeper is very true. You have never been separate from life, not for a single moment. You breathe because life is breathing you. Your heart beats without you telling it to. Awareness looks out through your eyes and listens through your ears. You are not standing outside of existence trying to find your way in. You are already inside it, woven into it, made of it. Separation is not a fact of life. It is a feeling. It is a very human feeling. Here's a simple, ordinary moment to reflect on. You are walking somewhere familiar, perhaps outside, perhaps indoors. And your mind is busy. You're thinking about responsibilities, relationships, worries, or questions about yourself. You may feel distant, distracted, or closed off. Then something gently catches your attention. The sound of the wind in the trees, the warmth of sunlight, a bird calling, the rhythm of your footsteps. For a brief moment, the mind quiets and you simply experience. In that moment, there is no separation. There is just awareness and life meeting each other. That sense of connection didn't suddenly appear. It was always there. It was simply noticed. Even when your mind is noisy, even when your heart is hurting, and even when you feel disconnected, belonging remains. You are like a wave in the ocean. The wave can imagine itself as separate, rising, falling, worrying about where it's going, but it has always been ocean. It has never been outside of it. In the same way, you are an expression of life itself, of the divine yourself, moving through a human experience. Feeling separate does not mean you are broken. It means you are human and sensitive and aware. Loneliness deserves compassion, not correction. Awareness does not dismiss loneliness or tell you to just be spiritual about it. It allows the feeling to exist gently without turning it into a conclusion about who you are. You can feel lonely and still belong. You can feel disconnected and still be deeply connected at a level beneath feeling. That is important because when we believe we are separate, we often try to fix ourselves, to become someone else, to perform better, to be more acceptable, more spiritual, more confident, more certain. But belonging is not earned, it is inherent. Your existence itself confirms it. You belong to life in the same way a tree belongs to the forest. A river belongs to the land. A heartbeat belongs to the body. You don't have to prove your place. You already have one. And as awareness deepens, something subtle begins to shift. You start to sense that connection is not something you create, it is something you remember. It shows itself in quiet ways, a moment of beauty, a shared smile, a feeling of tenderness toward another being, a sense of peace while doing something ordinary. You may still walk your own unique path. You may still feel different or sensitive or reflective, but different does not mean separate. Unique does not mean alone. You are one expression of the same life that moves through everything. So when the feeling of separation arises, gently say to yourself, I feel alone and I am still part of life. I belong even when it doesn't feel that way. You don't need to force connection. You don't need to convince yourself of anything. Just notice the awareness that is there, breathing, sensing, listening, already participating in life. Because the truth is quietly simple. You have never been outside of what you are seeking. You have never been cut off from life. You have never walked alone in the way fear suggests. And remembering that even briefly softens the heart. I wish you connection. I wish you joy and healing. And yes, hug someone you love. Thank you.